Hey, good morning, guys. This is our story we're going to read this week, Good Night Owl by Greg Pizzoli. And this is my friend Carter. Carter, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So he's from the class next door, and he's going to listen in on the story and help me with it today, okay? You ready?
All right.
All right, he's ready. Good Night Owl. Owl was settling into bed when he heard a noise. Yeah, he heard a noise. What do you think it is, Carter?
A ghost.
You think it's a ghost?
Yeah.
Oh no, Carter thinks it's a ghost. It was a tiny sound, no louder than a whisper. A funny noise he hadn't heard before. Someone must be at the door, said Owl. Just a minute. Look who's hiding right here. Look, Carter. See who's hiding? Oh, do you think that's who's making the noise, maybe? I'll wait right here. But no one was there. Wait, Carter. Probably the wind, said the owl. Okay, let's see what's next. And he lay down in bed and said to himself, Good night, Owl. Squeak. Then he heard the noise again. What do you think it was that went squeak? Squeak. It's coming from the cupboard, said Owl. So he went to take a look. Carter, look here. He emptied every shelf, but there was no noise to be found. Oh my goodness, he made such a mess. He emptied the whole shelf, see? He made a mess. So Owl went back to bed. Good night, Owl, he said. Then he heard the noise. Squeak. What did he hear? What noise was it?
Squeak.
Squeak. It must be under the floor, said Owl. And he pulled up the floorboards one by one. Look, he's pulling up the floor. That's crazy. But he did not find the noise. So Owl went back to bed. Look who's peeking over the bed. Let's see. What's that say? Squeak! The house has a noisy roof, yelled Owl. And he took down the roof. There, said Owl, no more noise. Owl got back into bed, the stars and the moon shining down where his roof used to be. Good night, Owl, he said. But Owl didn't close his eyes. He didn't dare. He knew that any second he would hear the noise. What noise would he hear? He waited and waited and waited and waited. And then he heard it. What did he hear?
Squeak.
Squeak! It's in the walls, Owl screeched. I'll get you, noise, Owl said, and he tore down the walls of his house. He tore down all the walls. Look, now he has no walls and no roof and no floor, just a bed sitting outside. But he found nothing. The cupboard was empty The floorboards were pulled up. The roof was pulled down. The walls were gone. Owl went back to bed and he said, "Good night, Owl." And then he saw the noise. What was the noise? Say it. Squeak! Owl smiled and he said, "Good night, noise." And they went to sleep. All he had to do was say, "Good night, noise." Good night, Owl. Carter, say bye, friends.